Hockey team, but they do have a club team which plays in Division I club level. They play like 50 games a year, so it's also affecting that program as well. A lot of fraternities on campus, intramural hockey, URI. So hopefully that gets fixed soon for all the folks that are missing out right now on ice down at Boss Arena. No ice out here, outside, just a lot of fog, Stephen. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere across southern New England. It's lowering visibility in spots. A lot of areas actually below a half-mile visibility. So that's why we have a dense fog advisory in effect. That's through 11 o'clock this morning. And I think that the most dense fog will be through about 8 o'clock this morning. So the morning commute, give yourself extra time and definitely take it slow on the roads. Of course, use those low beams when you're driving. You can see the visibility numbers here. Smithfield, 0 visibility, and look at all these numbers. You can see the 0.3, that's about a quarter-mile visibility, so you get the idea. It's very dense out there, and it's a widespread dense fog, and you can see that again even out towards the Cape and Islands. So behind me is supposed to be our capital city camera, Providence at the skyline, but it's so foggy and dark out you can't see anything, so that's why it's just a black screen. Lincoln as well, this would normally be Valley's Twin River. Again, not much to see. The fog is just so thick and so dense, there's just not much to show you. Radar, thankfully, is dry and we're quiet in that regard. Temperatures upper 50s to lower 60s. We're going to top out in the mid 70s later on today with sunshine eventually returning by the middle part of the day. So what's causing all the fog? Well, we have higher dew points in the upper 50s to lower 60s, light winds as well. Plus, we have, of course, the moisture in the air too. So that is why the fog is just really thick and kind of settling at the surface across our area. So my 3 key things, of course, first and foremost, dense fog this morning. Good news is, though, we'll have a nicer afternoon with some sunshine and also, again, temperatures in the 70s. But we are tracking some wet weather as we go into the weekend. So again, overall, besides the fog, we're looking dry, no rainfall across our area. Our next weather maker is actually, it's in 2 parts. So the first one is a cold front, a slow-moving cold front across the Midwest and Great Lakes region. This is slowly making its way towards the East Coast. Also, Tropical Storm Felipe, which has winds of about 40 miles per hour. You can see that down here north of Puerto Rico. Again, this is going to be tracking to the north, but it's going to be passing to the east of New England. So we're not getting a direct hit from this system. But these 2 features, the cold front and Felipe, are going to be working in tandem as we go through later Friday and into Saturday. May give us some rainfall and some enhanced rainfall as well with some heavier amounts. So you can see here the storm track brings it as a post-tropical system to the east of us, up towards parts of eastern Maine and Nova Scotia. And of course, there's that cold front as well. So again, these 2 players are going to be giving us some wet weather and clouds and cool temperatures as we head into the weekend. Again, later Friday into Saturday is looking like the timing. We can actually time it out here for you. Let's go forward in time. Notice they are getting closer. Here's that cold front, the storm to the south and east of us. Clouds build in, fog Friday morning. This is now Friday evening, 9 o'clock. Notice a lot of cloud cover, some showers as well, some drizzle, mist, that kind of setup. It's going to be like a chilly and raw time of it over this weekend. Notice those bands of rain, though, make their way onshore. This is now Saturday morning. Again, some heavier rainfall is certainly possible, especially across eastern Massachusetts out towards the Cape and Islands, but some of that rainfall will make its way into Rhode Island as well. Notice the advancing cold front as well, pushing its way towards it. So thankfully that cold front will keep Felipe passing to our east, so it's not going to be giving us a direct hit. As for this morning, again, the main story, the locally dense fog out there. Take it slow on the roadways, temperatures rising through the 60s into the lower 70s by lunchtime. For the afternoon hours, I do think we'll see some better conditions as well, mid 70s. But again, here's that fog forecast for you again. Locally dense next few hours, and then as we go towards about 9, 10 o'clock, it does somewhat improve as we go through the morning hours. So here's that 7-day forecast for you again. Fog this morning, giving way to sunshine, temperatures in the mid 70s. Not too bad this afternoon. As we go into Friday and Saturday, though, lots of clouds and, of course, those showers around with temperatures only in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. And then next week, we are going to be cooling things down back into the upper 50s to lower 60s across our area. And, of course, get the full updated forecast anytime on our website at WPRI.com.